Well, hello, ladies and gents. How's it going? How are we all doing? I'm here. Never fear. So we are here to talk about the Snyder Cut. Now, not here to trash it or anything like that. Just here to do the report because they've actually released the viewing figures, and it's fascinating. Now, the figures are not necessarily just from. They're not 100% to be believed at this point in time. We'll see. We'll see how it kind of transpires and goes. But it makes for interesting reading, and I thought it'd make for an interesting live stream as well. So I hope we're all right. We'll wait a little bit, wait for people to drop in. I still don't have this new chair. Sorry, not quite sure what's going on with this chair. But I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. Yeah. So plodding along. A bunch of people are saying that they're like, what? My ears? Jump scare. Shouldn't have been that bad. Shouldn't have been that loud, actually, in fairness, unless the microphone settings are way too high. Let's have a look. Are they too high? No, they look at... Oh, no, they are. Oh, they are. They're peaking. How strange. Why is that peaking? If it's too loud, I don't know why it's doing that. That's really odd. I can see it, and it looks like it's peaking. If the... Oh... How's the audio? It looks like it's peaking to me. Anyway, I hope it's not peaking because it looks like it is, and I really hope it isn't. Where's Jasper? I need to see that cute face. He is just there, chilling out on the couch. Oh, good. People are saying the sound's fine. Perfect. Sorry about that. I looked at the audio bar and I'm like, whoa, this is bad. So we're here to talk about Snyder Cut. So I think let's have a look and let's see who liked the Snyder Cut, who disliked the Snyder Cut, and why. I think first and foremost, it's good to open up the forum, get people sort of chit-chatting about it and sort of see how people are. Again, this was kind of done quickly on the fly as a stream. I've been pretty busy today because I actually got to watch Ape versus Monster. Oh my God, that film. Very, very odd. Review coming soon. Oof. Not a joyous occasion, that film. It was something special in all bad senses of the word. So, yeah. Couch does look comfy, doesn't it? Jack's here. Nice to have you on, dude. Yo, hello, Mr. H and the rest of you guys. Here I am. Good to be back, even though life is currently super busy. Well, that's good to hear because obviously you're in Thailand, if I remember rightly. So it's good to hear that you're busy there because I know that things were not particularly great in Thailand for a while. So I'm good to hear. So let's just take a look. Let's dive into this. Let's dive into this article, shall we? Let's have a look. Now, new numbers for the Snyder Cut show it basically got trounced by Mortal Kombat and Godzilla vs. Kong. It got absolutely battered, which is, again, a lot of people will not be happy to hear that. I get that. Don't shoot the messenger. We're just talking about it, I guess. And this was always going to be fascinating, but I've kind of framed this video as potentially Warner Brothers trying to bury it. We know Warner's have been doing some weird bits and pieces with that film. They had complete free reign over when they were going to be releasing Godzilla vs. Kong. Initially they were going to release it a week after the Snyder Cut. Very odd. Very, very odd stuff. So let's dive into this. Because again, I think Warner Media and Warner Brothers, I think that there's some vested interest there to not have it. Yeah, 100% there's some vested interest there. Absolutely. Side note, if you want to support the channel and join in the conversation immediately, use the super chat function. So Warner Media, of course, remains silent. The numbers for the performance of Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max are in from Samba TV. Now, not independently confirmed or verified and things like that. So the viewer tracking service claims that the Snyder Cut was viewed by 3.7 million households in the first 39 days since it was released on March 18th. Only 3.7 million households. That's terrible. That is awful. Like that's not good at all. Real bad. But just like with Amazon Prime, like The Boys and things like that, and Disney, for instance, they don't have to prove the numbers that they're releasing, or there's nothing which can be, there's no sort of independent verification. Like the box office, when people go to the theaters, you know exactly how many people have watched it. So could there be something, I guess, like amiss here? Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because 3.7 million households is, oof, it's real bad. That is real bad. Now, Samba TV posted to Instagram, 3.7 million US households have watched Zack Snyder's Justice League in its first 39 days on HBO Max. Now, whether you believe that or not, I am not sure I believe that 3.7 million people in the entirety of the US, 3.7 million households watch that. Now, unless they're sharing HBO Max passwords and accounts and things like that. But 3.7 million sounds awfully low, doesn't it? And this is coming from someone that didn't like the Snyder Cut, but that sounds awfully low. Like, that sounds real low. I'm not sure if I believe that at all. Like, it just doesn't sound right. But what does sound right is the average length of time watched, right? I can believe that. I can believe the average length of time watched, because it's not massively far off the overall runtime, but it's not the overall runtime. Okay, so the average length of time that they are quoting was 197 minutes of a 242-minute runtime of the film. I can kind of believe that, but 3.7 million households, as someone rightfully said, is massively suspect. Hugely suspect at all. It's mental. Now, Marshmallow has joined in the conversation and says, I only like the action scenes and the revamp of The Flash. I loved the ending where he saved everyone. His theme was decent. Other than that, it's meh at best. Wonder Woman's theme is atrocious. Yes, that like electric guitar. Like, whoa, mate. Calm down. Way too much. Way too much. Now, this is interesting. So Andrew says there's like 6 people on my HBO Max subscription. So there you go. So, I mean, that's part of why maybe there could be some issues there. But still, 3.7 million households does not sound right. Again, you know, crazy 8s. 3.7 million is definitely low. It does seem super low. Again, Chrissy says 3.7 million households. That's bullshit. It does genuinely sound it, doesn't it? It does sound it. So Daniel says the studios have to prove the numbers to their shareholders. It's dependent on what you're talking about. If it's just a normal movie, the numbers are independently verified via box office tickets. So it's very different. When it's on a streaming platform, they don't have to release them publicly. They will probably give them to their shareholders. Yeah. Danielle says that's suspect. It is. It is. So lots of people saying suspect, don't believe that. Yeah, Matty says that is ridiculously low. It does sound it. It really does. And this is why, like, I framed it. I'm not one for conspiracy theories, right? But I'm looking at this and I'm like, 3.7 million households sounds like absolute BS. And this is why I then go, well, maybe Warner Brothers is trying to do something here. Because their numbers just, it doesn't seem, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. The average length of time watching the movie does seem right, actually. 197 minutes of a 242-minute film. Yeah, I can believe that. I can actually believe that. Joseph Pullen says, I sailed the 7 seas to watch it. Yeah, true. I think a lot of people in the UK did. Although they do have numbers for the UK here as well. My HBO Max was glitchy and I had to cancel it. So never got to the new cut. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. You know, they have 40 million subscribers. So that's 10%. Well, yeah. I guess you could put it like that. I'd still say 10% of people 10% of people watching it is not good, because how many of those 10% signed up to watch the film initially? I wouldn't say 10% is good. I'd say that's real bad. And this is why I think maybe it just doesn't sound right. It sounds too low. Carl Dawson says, thing is, Samba TV doesn't take two account Apple developer. I'm not sure what that is, mate. Sorry. I don't know what you're trying to say, Carl, dude. Sorry. What's this? Mr. H. So what would of you thought the numbers should have been? I honestly don't know. But again, like as someone says, with like 40 million subscribers, with 40 million subscribers and things like that, I don't know. I would have expected it to be a bit more, because I would have expected this is their launch. Like I guess you could say it's part of their launch, isn't it? Is what they launched HBO Max with. We are coming back with the Snyder Cut. That's what we're doing. So I would have thought some people on HBO Max would have subscribed for the Snyder Cut, or at least people would have joined up for the Snyder Cut. So when you got 40 million and 10% of that, under 10% actually, it just doesn't seem right. I guess to me it just doesn't seem right. Anyway, someone was saying they can't see the Space Jeebus shirt underneath my videos. No, you won't be able to. Not yet anyway. You will be able to un momento. I'm literally just rearranging it. So there you go. If ladies and gents, if you refresh this stream underneath the stream now, you should be able to see Space Jeebus shirt for sale. Please do grab it whilst you can. Now here we go. So Marshmallow's joining the conversation once more and says, furthermore, Black Suit Superman was fire. Henry Cavill had brought a new charisma to his performance, primarily his entrance into the fight blocking Steppenwolf. Yeah, I liked that actually. I liked his sort of, yep, you done fudged up, you know. You're done fudged up. I did like that. Okay, so Carl Dawson says, Samba TV doesn't read Apple devices viewership data. Oh, okay. But then, you know, how many people are going to be watching? I can't imagine there's going to be a lot of people watching HBO Max on an iPhone. Not the Snyder Cut on an iPhone. Maybe on an iMac, but probably not. I don't think that would affect it as much as you think it would be. In fairness, maybe it would, but I don't think it would. I don't think that would affect it. I could be wrong, like obviously, but I don't think it would affect it that much. Orion Pack says, Mr. H, I'm worried for the Mortal Kombat sequel after low box office return from this week. Do you think we still can get a sequel? It's still not released everywhere yet. It's not out in the UK yet, so there's still more box office to open up. I wouldn't rush on that and say definitely not happening just yet. So yeah, like there's still potential chance for that, 100%. It's not like it's still not opened everywhere. Same as Godzilla vs Kong, still not opened in the UK yet. There are a lot of places that a lot of movies are still not opening up yet. Felicity Poubelle, I think. Sorry if I butchered that. Because things that trend on Twitter has nothing to do with the real world. I watched it. The first hour and a half was boring. And I still was not able to connect with it. When the action got better, meh. Yeah, no, look, 100%. 100%. I mean, I've done my review of it. I personally didn't like it that much. But again, that doesn't stop me from going, 3.7 million sounds a bit suspect. Because it just does. Like 3.7 million households does sound a little bit suspect. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Now, obviously, Carl Dawson dropped in and says, you know, Samba TV doesn't read Apple devices viewership data. Get that, 100%. But I just don't think it would be that. I don't think that would affect it that much. Because I'm thinking like movies. Not many people are going to sit there and watch it on an iMac, what they call MacBooks. Fucking God, I sound like such an old prick, don't I? I'm like, what are they called? What do they call them? Fandangled fruit devices. What a dickhead. Anyway, I just don't think it's going to affect it that much. My God. I'm old as shit. Right, anyway, James Scott drops in. It says, I like some of the extra added scenes, including the ending where Darkseid was looking at the Justice League as if they broke his window. Yeah, that was an interesting one, to be fair. That was an interesting one. Glad you liked it, though. Roger H sent a super sticker. Thank you so much, my dude. Marshmallows joined in the conversation once more for £20 this time. Wow, thank you so much, man. And so Steppenwolf's redesign is on point. Yeah, it was actually. That it was a better design. He was a genuine threat throughout the film. His motives were clear and couldn't help but feel for him. As soon as Superman turned up, they basically bullied the poor guy. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did actually. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's dive into a little bit more. And if just a side note, if anyone does want if anyone is interested and they want the Space Jeebus shirt, let me just link you, because I think some people were a bit confused with like where it is. Because if you refresh the screen underneath it, you should see Space Jeebus. But I'm just going to get the listing for you all. Basically, if I can, let's see. Oh, apparently I can't. Let me have a look. Because I put this on the last one. Let's have a look. What is this? Oh, apparently I can't. How do I get that then? Interesting. Why is it not there? That's very odd. Sorry, guys. My store's gone a bit haywire, so I'm a bit confused by all of that. How do I get to this then? Right, anyway, that went mental. Sorry, guys. Eric Edwards says, hope you're well, Sir H. Did you ever watch Yasuke on Netflix? If so, thoughts? I have not. Is that an anime? It sounds like an anime. I will check that out if you would recommend it. Miss Zen, I don't believe it, considering BVS Ultimate Edition sold out. Yeah, true. Again, it doesn't seem right, does it? Doesn't seem right. Oh, someone has actually just shared Space Jeebus. So Space Jeebus should actually be there. I'm a bit confused by all of that. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's keep going with this article. So they added that 1.4 million UK households also tuned in and watched an average of 225 minutes of the 242 total. Now that's interesting. 1.4 million UK households. Again, that doesn't seem right, because as a percentage, that's a bigger percentage of the British populace. I don't know. Yeah, that just doesn't seem right to me. And I could be wrong. Like, of course I could be wrong, but that does not seem right at all. Like, I don't know. Doesn't seem right at all. Does not seem right. But apparently British populace watched it a bit longer. Apparently. Who knew? This is the Samba TV thing. This is what they tweeted out. 3.7 million US households have watched Zack Snyder's Justice League since its release. It's not a lot, is it? To me, it just doesn't seem right. You know, and this is coming from someone that didn't. You know, I wasn't a massive fan of it, but I'm not going to sit here and just trash it. There's no point. People either liked it or they didn't. And you know, personally, for me, I wasn't a massive fan of it. But again, even I look at those figures and I go, "Oof, that does not seem right. Does not seem right at all." Here we go, ladies and gents. Space Jeebus. There we go. There we go. I've linked it now in the chat. Go grab it whilst you can. I put that up for you all on the last stream on Friday. Bet not many people. Well, I don't think anyone bought one actually. So, guys, you said you wanted it. I've put it up for you. You need to purchase one. Otherwise, it goes again. So let's just scroll through this a little bit more. So, in the state of viewership report for the first quarter of 2021, they compared the Snyder Cut to its sister DC release, Wonder Woman 1984, which was another movie that Warner Brothers and HBO Max said that they absolutely loved. Like they were like, yeah, this is the best thing ever. You know, like they were like, epic, no worries. Which I don't know, maybe. But they specifically compared the two over the course of the first 3 days since they dropped on the platform or in their opening weekend. So that's actually a good metric to go by, to be fair, because it would be its opening weekend. It's not a bad metric to measure it by. Viewership for the Snyder Cut continued to climb, while Wonder Woman 1984 began to level off rather quickly, although Wonder Woman 1984 did have more viewers overall in its opening weekend. So that was on HBO Max. So you're looking at it like, you're like, well, in terms of how it tracks, Snyder Cut grew, and then Wonder Woman 1984 had higher viewership at overall anyway at the start, but then petered off. But it had higher viewership anyway. So it's a weird comparison to make as well. Like, why would you compare the two movies? So they say, whereas both saw large viewership numbers, the Snyder Cut saw continued increases in household tune-ins despite its unique length and format, the site analysis found. And here you go. Like, here's what they say. So again, Wonder Woman 1984 had more viewers. Again, not like a massive deal. Whether it deserved it or not, I don't know. It sort of makes sense that Wonder Woman 1984 had more viewers initially. It appeals to a wider market. It's a continuation. There's not the confusion from normies where they'd be looking at it going, is this just the same film? Because a lot of people would look at Zack Snyder's Justice League and go, oh, it's the same film. It's not me, but normies would. So not a surprise that it got more. But it's interesting, isn't it, that Zack Snyder's, this is the bottom one, I know the bottom track just continued to rise. And then we scroll down. The company did report on January 5th that Wonder Woman 1984 had been viewed by 3 million households from December 24th to December 31st, meaning while it might have plateaued towards the end of its opening weekend, people continue to watch it after its opening weekend. Sort of makes sense. One Shot has joined in the conversation. Just wondering if you've seen Predestination with Ethan Hawke. Just rewatched it today. I think the movie's brilliant for involving time travel. Not an easy thing to do. I have not. I have just today watched Ape versus Monster. Oof, was it bad? They used the same shot 10 times. 10 times! Literally the same shot 10 times in one film. I've got a review of that coming soon. Oh, God. It was not good. And oh, my God, the twist of that film as well. It's not. Oh, my God. And then the ending. Oh, my God. Oh, it's terrible. It's a terrible film. Anyway, we'll get into it in a review. So we scroll down. Again, scroll down. Samba TV senior director Dr. Jeffrey Silverman sat down with YouTube personality Sil Abdul on his show for a talk about the findings. Based on his site's data, Silverman observes that the 4-hour epic is a real, undeniable hit for fledgling streaming service. I think that's interesting that they say that that's a hit, but all right. The Snyder Cut beat almost every other movie we looked at upon its release on HBO Max. Silverman also stated that the Snyder Cut is absolutely a success. He added, it did great. That's an objective fact. But if only 3, really? Because I look at those numbers and I go, well, that looks bad. But apparently they're viewing it as great, I think. What do you think? Like 3.7 million households, is that good? To me, it sounds bad. I don't know. But then they had this. So, however, Samba TV also reports that Mortal Kombat was streamed by 3.8 million households its opening weekend. But even that sounds bad. To me, all of these numbers, they sound bad. I look at these and I'm like, really? Really? I just don't know. Like, I don't know whether Warner Brothers is playing silly buggers or what. Marshmallow says, off topic, but Russell Crowe is the Hulk. Thoughts? Yeah, he was really good. He was really good in that. Unhinged. He was very, very good in that. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Some GTIR parts have just popped up. Right, I'm back in. I'm back in the game, ladies and gents. Sorry. I think Russell Crowe is the Hulk. Maybe. Not massively, but maybe. One shot. Oh my God, Asylum is trash. Next up is Alien vs. Monster and Titanic Part 2. It's Alien vs. Hunter or something like that. It's so bad. Yeah, no, honestly, Ape vs. Monster was fucking atrocious. I'm going to do a review of it tomorrow. Then I'll probably do a live stream discussion about it on Wednesday. It was so bad. It was so bad. I could talk about it all day, but I can't right now because we need to get through this this topic. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit at the end. Marshmallow, I'm still buzzing from that film. Forget the main character needing therapy. I needed some after that. I know, such a good film. Barely anyone watched it though. I loved that one. I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really good. Jasper is here. So yeah, 3.8 million households for Mortal Kombat. That doesn't even seem right, does it? Does it to me? I don't know. So the Rev says, just remember that most households have anywhere between 2 to 5 people on average. So my family of 5 watched the Snyder Cut on one account. If they re-released it in theaters, it would have looked better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know whether it would have looked that much better, but maybe. Like, again, maybe. I'm not here to say like it was crap and it deserved to be crap. That's not the purpose of this stream. The purpose of the stream is actually to be like, it sounds like the numbers are a bit wrong. So I guess it's almost in support of the Snyder Cut. So scroll down. So that means that obviously more people watched Mortal Kombat in the 3 days after the film released than streamed the Snyder Cut in 39 days since its release. But I guess that puts into perspective, right? 3.8 million households streamed Mortal Kombat in its first weekend. That, I guess, maybe I can believe. This still does seem a bit low. And this is where then we compare. I guess, again, back to the Snyder Cut. And you're like, since its entire release, like in its first 39 days, only 3.7 million households. What is going on with these numbers? So 3.7 million in 39 days, 3.8 in 3 days. That doesn't sound right, does it? That does not sound right. Does it? It doesn't sound right. No, it doesn't sound right to me anyway. And a lot of people said, yeah, people share HBO Max accounts. True, they do. But still, 3.7 million in over a month. In nearly 40 days, only 3.7 million people have allegedly watched the Snyder Cut. That doesn't seem right. No matter what you guys think of sharing accounts and things like that, I'm sure a lot of people are like, no, that definitely does not sound right. 3.7 million households in nearly 40 days, 39 days, apparently. That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right at all. One Shot has joined in the conversation and says there's no way the Snyder Cut only got that many households, or for that matter, Mortal Kombat. I can't believe those two movies didn't get at least 9 million. I could agree. Yeah. And then to put it into perspective, this is really important. Marshmallow, and this is a very pertinent point, says that the US population is approximately 330 million. That's when you go like, oof, that's not good. Oh, that's some bad figures there. But anyway, Godzilla vs. Kong was also streamed by 3.6 million households in the United States between March 31st and April 4th. So again, the implication is that Godzilla vs. Kong did better technically by Samba TV anyway, did better by their standards than the Snyder Cut did. Well, again, whatever you think of all that, who knows? Again, guys, if you want to buy a Space Jeebus shirt, just linked it down below in the chit chat there. Now, Mr. Will Guitar has joined the chat and says, did the normies bother with Snyder Cut though? I know I couldn't bring myself to watch it, and I'm probably more likely than any normie too. That's an interesting point. Yeah, you raise an interesting point, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe. The thing is, and this is what I was saying to a friend of mine, Nick, who runs works with me on my second channel, my car channel, which if you didn't know, I have a second channel. It's a car channel. You'll find it linked in the description box, and I'm sure John Davies or Vassy, my two wrenches here, will be quick to link my car channel here in the chat. But with respect to this, yeah, like I was speaking to Nick about this, and he was like, "Oh, I think it's going to do great." And I was like, "I don't know if it will, because I think a lot of people will just think that it's Justice League, and I think that may be what's happened. I don't know. I'd be sooner to acknowledge that people just thought it was a repeat of Joss Whedon's than I would that people just simply weren't interested, because it seemed like the interest was there, you know." So I'd be sooner to think that people just thought it was Justice League, like more normies than anything else. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. John Davies says the Snyder Cut had a loud but not substantial fan base. A lot of them are also on the high seas. Twitter is not the indicator people seem to think it is. That's true. Because I find that a lot with anything that I do reviews of, like any reviews that I do. A lot of people go, yeah, now I'm just gonna download it, and I'm like, whoa, all right then. You're not a consumer. Like it's fascinating how many people actually go, yeah, no, I'm not going to be watching this. I'm going to just download it illegally. Again, do whatever you want. I'm not here to, to throw judgment or anything like that. Dominic Miller says, I didn't even watch the normal version. Should I waste 4 hours of my life watching this Snyder Cut? It's a long time. It's a long time. So anyway, let's have a look further with this. So while Silverman is claiming the Snyder Cut is a success, it appears to be far behind Mortal Kombat and Godzilla vs. Kong. So if the Snyder Cut is a rousing success, as Silverman claims, then why isn't Warner Brothers acknowledging it? So that's the other thing. And this is why I go like, well, is it a success? And is it just them playing silly buggers with numbers? Are they trying to send things out? Like, who knows? To me, I look at this and I go, well, there's a few avenues that they're looking to go down, I think. I think it's undeniable that they are trying to get away from the sort of Snyder style and aesthetic and things like that. And I think that's, fairly apparent. I don't think that's something that, you need, I don't know, like a magnifying glass to acknowledge. I think it's pretty apparent that they are trying to go away from all of that. Yeah. But moving forwards, I mean, would they have even acknowledged it? I don't know. Because the thing is with Warner Brothers here is if they acknowledge the Snyder Cut as a success, they're also acknowledging that they are not a success, that they themselves have shitty management and they are idiots. So it's a very fine line to sort of cross when we start to talk about this and sort of dissect it. Devin Lovin says, do you stream on your car channel? Wanted to ask your opinion on a specific model. Love the channel and your dedication. Hope you have a Gucci birthday. No, me and Nick actually have never streamed on that channel. I don't know. Maybe we will. If you want to ask away here. I'm more than happy to talk a little bit about cars briefly, especially anyone that does super chats. Like I will answer most questions unless it's very much untoward, and I'm never going to answer. Some people do dumb ass super chats basically. But if you want to ask me a car question, 100% do, please, man. More than happy to. Super chats take priority. Of course, everyone understands that as well. So even if it's off topic, I will answer it. Absolutely. And yeah, no, I had a good birthday, guys. If those that follow me over on my Instagram would see the latest picture, which I uploaded, which was a birthday cake, which was made, incredible cake that was made for me. A Ferrero Rocher cake. It was great. Absolutely loved it. Said a good birthday. Thanks so much. Bird Boy says, hello, Mr. H and chat. Hope you are all well. I recently saw Voyages with Colin Farrell. And it was a good watch. I've never heard of that. Also, Name of the Rose with Sean Connery and Ron Perlman was really interesting, and I highly recommend it. That must have been one of Sean Connery's last films. Like Sean Connery, when did he bow out of films? Oh, I can't remember. When did he bow out of films? That's interesting, man. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'll have to check some of them out, dude. Maybe send them over on Twitter. I always have to check them out. Taker 610 says, would an electric GTR be a crime against nature? Oh, it's like the Mustang Mach-E, isn't it? Or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know. Or the Mach-E Mustang. I don't know, man. Oh, we won't get too much into car talk, but yeah, no, I wouldn't be. I don't know what I think about that, to be fair. Marshmallow says, in all honesty, the way some articles are written, you need to bust out a bloody whiteboard and do some equations. Yeah, I'll agree with that there. Absolutely, my dude. One Shot says, also just wanted to say for a final super chat, thanks for keeping the videos and streams and staying consistent, especially with the way YouTube treats its creators. Yeah, I mean, look, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that my channel is definitely on the decline right now. I don't know why, like I have no idea why, whether there's still things to talk about, but I don't think people are being notified. I think it's, I don't know. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but will I stay consistent? Yeah, 100%. I will stay on YouTube for as long as I possibly can, and hopefully that, won't come to an end anytime soon, because I do thoroughly enjoy what I do. And I really do enjoy doing these streams for you guys. Taking time out of my day to talk to you guys, interact with you, get your opinion, open a forum for everyone to hang out, and I just enjoy it. It's good fun. It hurts my back sometimes, but I do enjoy it. So yeah, thank you, thank you all for sitting here and hanging with me, basically. Mr. H, you should create shorts for YouTube. It's the new wave. Nah, they have to be vertical. And they have to be less than 30 seconds. I can't do any of my content in less than 30 seconds. Yeah, that's not possible. And I fucking hate super chat. I fucking hate Snapchat and things like that. Like, I'm old. Again, like, I've got white in my beard and stuff like this. I'm not interested in doing Snapchat and things like that. Like back when Snapchat first, I don't know what it's used for now, but back when Snapchat was first around, it was just guys and girls cheating on their partners, and like, I'm not interested in sending dick pics or getting fucking fanny pics from people. Not interested. I'm good. I'm all good. Like, I see enough of that stuff, fanny galore, whatever. I'm not interested in seeing anymore. I'm all good. Anyway, let's dive back into this. What the fuck am I even talking about? It was like what was the video I did at the weekend? Oh, the Alien Isolation 2. I need to prep some of the things I say. I was like, this is the biggest load of bollocks I've ever seen since I last went to the toilet. I'm like, what am I even saying? Like, what is life right now? Fucking what an idiot. Anyway, hands up who saw that video. Honestly, such nonsense. Right, let's dive into this a little bit further. I'm going way off topic. Too off topic here. So anyway, like they say, if the Snyder Cut is a success, why aren't Warner Brothers acknowledging it? Well, there's a few things to dive into there. There are a few things to dive into there. The very fact is that if Warner Brothers acknowledges that the Snyder Cut is a success, so this is where we come into like motivations, right? Are they ever motivated to not acknowledge it? Yes, they are. Now, this isn't saying that there is a conspiracy, and this isn't saying that Warner Brothers absolutely has done something along those lines. I don't know. But are they motivated to not acknowledge it? Yes. Because if they acknowledge that it is a success, they are also fundamentally acknowledging that there's something wrong with their management, because they chose to cancel it. They chose to bugger off with it. It was only AT&T that made it happen. So who knows? You know, who knows? But anyway, let's dive into it, right? So it's possible that Warner Media and Warner Brothers have different metrics to measure success than Samba TV. I mean, I would say 3.7 million households for the entirety of, 39 days, nearly 40 days, is crap. I would say that that's garbage. But that's not me saying that the Snyder Cut's garbage. That's me saying I don't believe those figures. I think that that's quite, I think that that's a bit suspect, you know? So it's also possible it wasn't as successful. This is what the article notes anyway, as they hoped, especially given the fact that according to Samba TV, data, Mortal Kombat and Godzilla vs. Kong opening weekends crushed the Snyder Cut. And apparently it does. Apparently that has crushed it. Scooper, Mickey Sutton at Geekosity Mag, believes it could be because they are circling the wagons around their planned reboots, facilitated by the multiverse concept and J.J. Abrams' share in them. That is the potential. I don't see why that's not a potential chance there. That there's something could be going on there. Let's just have another look at this. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place with these things. Right. Oh, what's this? Sorry. So I send you bot Voyagers and name of the Rose IMDb links. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. What are people saying in the chit chat? It was a redo of a movie everyone originally hated. Kind of hard for it to not be a success if anyone at all watched it. It would be a huge mea culpa to admit success. Yeah, true. You were waving your hands, thought you wanted a hug. Hey, I'm confused. Sorry. I think Zack Snyder has moved on from the DCEU since he's doing other projects such as Dawn of the Dead on Netflix and more things, actually. Yeah, potentially he has. That stream went downhill like a car accident in slow-mo. Yeah. Actually, H, the reason I haven't been watching your playthroughs is because I'm currently playing. No, it wasn't Alien Isolation playthrough. It was a video about Alien Isolation 2, where I said that news is the biggest pile of bollocks I've ever seen since I've last went to the toilet. Basically, it's a real bad joke. Bad joke. I need to prep some things before I actually say stuff. That's what I was referring to, my dude. People, if you know, basically. If you watch that video, you watch that video. So now this conversation here about J.J. Abrams, you know, and his potential, you know, moving forwards with the reboots and things like that. I believe it. I do believe that is happening. Now this article says, look, it's all rather complicated and convoluted, but of course, you know, give us your thoughts, blah, 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 blah. What do you guys think? At the end of the day, that is the main point of this whole video, is just to talk about that article, that news, those numbers that have been released. I don't know whether I buy them. 3.7 million households in the entirety of the US out of 330 million population. Obviously, that's a massive, that's a huge number. And there's 40 million of those people, which is not a massive number, 40 million of those people that have an HBO Max subscription. But only less than 10% of the HBO Max subscribers watched in 40 days. Watch the Snyder Cut. I don't know whether I believe that. It just doesn't seem right. By comparison, 3.6 and 3.8 million people watched Godzilla vs. Kong and Mortal Kombat, respectively, in its opening weekend, in the first 3 days. That doesn't sound right. To me, it doesn't sound right. But again, this is coming from someone that didn't like the Snyder Cut, right? So, you know, when you talk about objective reviewing, I think that's pretty objective and fair. It just doesn't sound right at all. Marshmallow says, I like that video. I'm still waiting for the journalist to respond to it on Twitter Twatter. Yeah, I think that they won't. I also think that they will be, they'll be doing more stuff like that. They seem to be ramping it up. I do believe that individual actually writes for We Got This Covered as well. So we'll see. Chris says, those numbers are shite if they are true, but I find it hard to believe. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. It does not seem right. A lot of normies I talked to didn't know what the Snyder Cut was, but it does seem low. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, never underestimate normies and their impact on things. People just wandering into movies, watching stuff that they don't have any interest in. Loads of people do it, and that's great. That's the backbone of a lot of box office numbers. I think that's perfectly reasonable. But yeah. Daniel Mother Soul says 3.8 million sounds right for Godzilla. If you make it for 39 days, that's 78 million views with only 40 million subscribers. No, 3.8 million is only in its first opening weekend, not for its 39 days. Justice League, apparently Snyder Cut, did 3.7 million in 39 days. Godzilla vs. Kong did 3.6 million in 3 days. Mortal Kombat did 3.8 million in 3 days. But the Snyder Cut did 3.7 in 39 days? It doesn't sound right. Seems very strange. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Steven says, hi, Mr. H, what do you think of Ben Affleck as Batman? Yeah, I didn't hate him as Batman. I don't know. Didn't hate him as Batman. Don't think he's the best one we've had. It's not controversial. Don't think he's the best one we've ever had. I don't think he was the best written Batman we've ever had. But I didn't hate him. Thought it was fine. Andy says, I wasn't a fan of the cut, but I do feel sorry for its fans. Yes, exactly. That sounds very strange. And then you think to yourself as well, like, how many people are now then hounding because they're flying more things around Warner Brothers head office. You just go like, God damn, like, what are you doing? It sounds like a lot of people are now wasting their money. That's the thing. Sir Blumpkin says, is there any particular reasons as to why they would want to bury Snyder Cut and cut their ties with that universe? So a few things. They would have to save face, for starters. If they were to release it and then it does really, really well, that makes them, it's like egg on your face. It makes them look real, real bad. I can believe that. That's perfectly reasonable stance to take. That would be something that they would go, yeah, nope, not happy. Maybe it's a roaring success. Makes us look like dumb idiots. Makes all management look like dumb idiots. Never underestimate people's ego. So I can believe that to a certain degree. In terms of burying the Snyder Cut and cutting their ties with the universe. Box office trajectory, it was never on a upward trend. It was on a downward trend. By that point, it didn't do hugely well. So would they want to cut their ties with the universe and revamp it? Yeah, especially if they're going for a new thing. Yeah, true. I mean, no matter what you think of it, the numbers weren't epic. A lot of people point to BVS Ultimate Edition selling out and things like that. Sure. But the numbers in the box office weren't very great, and that's the metric that they go by. So I don't know. Hosea says that's what they get for review bombing GVK. Lol. Yeah. Donovan says, I agree with Nicky. Good Bruce Wayne, not a great Batman. So is that what Nicky says? He's an okay Bruce Wayne. I don't know about Batman. Completely fair. I think that's a fair point to make. Absolutely. Mr. H, have you seen the trailer for Love, Death and Robots Season 2? Did you watch and enjoy Season 1? I did, and I have. And yes, I think it looks really, really good. I think it's absolutely great. No worries. This is interesting. So Cyber Soldier says if 3.8 million was the average per week within 29 days, makes a bit more sense. Yeah, but not for the entire, just households for the entirety of 39 days. Doesn't seem right, does it? Because there's loads of people that are like, yeah, no, I rewatched it. So do they take that into account, or is it just households? Did they watch it multiple times? Do they take that into account? Who knows? John Davies says, did Warner Brothers not say recently that the Snyder Cut was too expensive and that Walter Hamada's job is to keep the money outgoings down? So I don't think they made a point to say that it was too expensive. They made a point to say that Walter Hamada is to keep costs down moving forwards. But that was from a rumor anyway, unless there was another article that came out that I'm not aware of. But they did go out and say, yeah, Walter Hamada is to cut cut costs, basically. And that's why they're handing a lot of it over to J.J. Abrams, which is not rumor. We already know that they're doing stuff like that. So, yeah. Thoughts on Netflix Sweet Tooth? I've not seen it. Not seen it. I stupidly watched... I stupidly watched Ape versus Monster today. I was an hour and a half of my life. Never getting back. But you guys are going to love the review. Oof. And I'm just gonna keep reviewing these movies because that Ape versus Monster was fucking garbage. Oof, was it bad? Some shots looked all right though. I can't say it. I have to admit it. Some of the shots look pretty decent. I don't know what to tell you. But it was interesting nonetheless. Jasper is on the move. Jasper, turn him, bro. You ignoring me? You're just doing some doga? You doing some doggy yoga? All right, bro. No worries, mate. Good boy. There you go. Everyone's been wondering where Jasper is. He's here. He's back. He's back in. We're all good. We're all good. So interesting. So Yarin says Warner Brothers says that they've got big plans for DC. So why not trust them? Because you can still have big plans for DC, but not want to be connected to someone else. And also those big plans for DC could be obliterating the current characters and recreating them further down the line. I'm not sure what you're getting at here, because obviously both statements can still be true. One statement doesn't negate the other. Warner Brothers saying that they want to, have massive plans for DC in an interconnected universe. That can be true, whilst they are also still trying to bury the Snyder Cut and say no, it was crap. Those things can still be true. In fact, actually, both things can be true and make a lot more sense than you clearly think, because they can say, yeah, we want to bury the Snyder Cut, and they want to make it bad, they want to make it sound bad as a launch pad for them going, it did crap, you guys don't like it, we're going to revamp the universe. Boom. There's loads of ways to go down with this. There's loads of ways to go down. 100%. Absolutely 100%. Can't wait to watch. Can't wait. Ape versus Monster review. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's not good. Isn't Sweet Tooth about people turning into furries? Is that right? What is it about? I have not seen it. Yeah, I have not. I've not seen it. Bud Boy Production says, "Oh, bless him. Hey Jasper, it's my dog's birthday tomorrow. He's 5. Not that anyone cares. I care. Absolutely, 100%. Doggos are cool, man. Doggos are important. And here you go, yeah, because Warner Brothers gave $500 million to J.J. Abrams. That's the other thing, right? People are like, why can't we trust Warner Brothers? They've got massive plans for DC. They've also inked a fucking massive deal with J.J. Abrams. Huge deal with J.J. Abrams to produce DC content for them. So, yeah, is there motive? Again, I'm not saying that they are, but is there motive for them to bury the Snyder Cut? Yes. Again, I'm not someone that liked the Snyder Cut, but even I can admit that there's definitely motive. DC options, Snyder first or Abrams coat Superman? Oof. I'm not looking forward to Ta-Nehisi coat Superman. He's bad. He is a bad person. Not an intelligent man. Not good. Thoughts on Marvel promo? I watched Atlantic Rim. I've not seen the Marvel promo. I've been making loads of other content today, and also watching that abysmal film, Ape versus Monster. The next on the list is Atlantic Rim and then Transmorphers. So I've got a lot of reviews of these garbage movies coming up. I plan to do a few a week and just watch them and just review them, and you guys can have a laugh, because why not? Why not? There's no good content coming out at the moment, so we need to get some funny content going out there. Absolutely. Boil down this stream in 3 words. Figures seem suspect. There you go. Jasper, what you doing, mate? How's it going, bro? How's it going, mate? He's a good lad. Anyway, Jasper staring at the back of Mr. H's head thinking, who the fuck does he keep talking to on that funny TV? Probably, yeah. 100%. Robin Blade says a complete waste of $500 million. Yes, absolutely. It does seem to be that. It does seem to be that. I mean, why would you ask? Why would you ask J.J. Abrams to make DC films for you? Why would you? Why would you then also get J.J. Abrams and approve his option of getting Ta-Nehisi Coates to make DC content for you? Like, why? Why would you do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Literally does not make any sense at all. Seems mental. Seems mental to me. So, guys, any questions, thoughts? My squeaky chair's moving. Thoughts, questions? What do you guys think about the numbers of 3.7 million for 39 days? 3.7 million households for 39 days for the Snyder Cut. Seem right or seem suspect? To me, it seems suspect, and I didn't even like the Snyder Cut. So what do you guys think? Zed says, hi from Czech Republic. Love your channel. Great videos and you're hilarious. Well, thank you so much. I was in Prague a few years ago. Interesting food. Very salty. Isn't that in the Czech Republic, I think? I could be wrong. But yeah, no, it was very salty food. But beautiful place. Very salty food, but beautiful place. Or maybe I just didn't know where to eat. Who knows? Marshmallow says, review Blazing Saddles and Mr. Bean's TV shows. Probably not going to do that, mate, to be fair. But yeah. I will be doing the Asylum movies though, because goddamn were they not great. Goddamn. Ape versus Monster. Not great. Not great. I mean, you're not watching that movie thinking it's going to be great anyway, but goddamn. I was not expecting the weird. Oh my God. I want to save it for a review, but I also just want to talk about it because it was so fucking bad. Oh, Jesus. It was so bad. Like, you sat there going, right, okay, definitely it's a rip-off of 100%. It's a rip-off of Godzilla versus Kong, but also Rampage. Oh, can I tell you? Aliens fucking come out of nowhere. Why is there aliens in this film? Oh my God. Oh, fuck the aliens. On it was so weird. I can't get into it. It was so fucking odd. Anyway, whatever. Hey, Mr. H and the Motley Crew. I hope you're well. Did you build the chair? How are you feeling about the Flash movie? It seems like DC chucking the kitchen sink at it with cameos, etc. Your film arriving on Saturday. I hope you enjoyed it. What did you think of the documentary? Because that's why people should buy the Blu-ray, right? What did you think about the documentary? As for the chair, it's not here. I don't have the chair's not in my possession. I cannot build the chair yet. It is not here. Yes, the Flash definitely sounds like they're just throwing everything at it, but it also does sound like they're trying to revamp the DC universe with the Flash. That does sound like part of it. 100%. So, Mr. Will Guitar says, are you ever tempted to do a Hellraiser type movie? You got a Lovecraft inspired one on the go, but maybe the next one. The Lovecraft one's finished. It's been finished for a long time, actually. Yeah, maybe do a Hellraiser type of film. I'd be happy to do my own version of it, but it'd be like a I don't know. It very blatantly look like a Hellraiser ripoff, I guess, if I was to do something like that. Just because you can't do a Hellraiser type of movie and not make it look like a ripoff, because Hellraiser was very iconic. So it would undoubtedly have to look like a ripoff. Ape versus Monster forgot to add Dwayne Johnson instead, screaming Abraham. Oh my God, it was so fucking bad. I cannot. I can't. I just can't. There is no. Yeah, can't. Words cannot. Aliens appearing, that's nothing. Sherlock Holmes had robot dinosaurs. What? Really? What is Sherlock Holmes? John Davies says Blackfield's documentary was really interesting, and it's nice to see you release the arse cut. I know there was a lot of shots of my arse in the documentary of Blackfield's, and I know why, but definitely should have like cropped in away from my bum. And the reason why, FYI, is because the videographer was always behind everyone, so it makes sense. But still, a lot of shots of my bum in that film. A lot of shots of my my bum. Again, not intentional. Ape versus Monster or Sharknado. I've never watched Sharknado, honestly. We will see. I will be watching them. My Blackfield's Blu-ray has yet to arrive, but I'm willing to wait. So there was a whole bunch sent out, and now today there's been 200 more packaged ready to go out tomorrow. So yeah, no, yours probably wasn't on there. Or if you're not in the UK, you wouldn't have got it yet anyway. It's obviously, there's a big delay for other parts of the world, so you do have to wait, I'm afraid. People in the UK will be getting theirs first just because it's quicker. Shipping is always quicker in the UK because it's national. Yeah. Domestic, international, however you want to say it. Have I watched Without Remorse? I normally like Tom C because realism, but this one was disappointing. Portray Russians as incompetent and dumb was off. Hollywood have no balls portraying China as villain in a movie. I've not. No, is that? No, I don't remember this. Let me have a look. No, I've not seen that. That is the Tom Clancy one, isn't it? No, I've not seen that. That is free on Amazon Prime. I should probably watch that. I've not seen it at all. I will probably have to check that out, to be fair. But that's a shame. Why would you portray Russians as incompetent and dumb? Well, that's not normally how you'd portray them, is it, really? Odd. That's a really odd choice. Very, very odd choice. Finbar White says the documentary was interesting. Looks like you all tried hard on the film and had a laugh. Thank you so much. We did. We did really try hard. Sheila Aliens. Guess I'll be watching that documentary now. Please do. Please do watch it. I think you guys. The documentary is actually interesting. And if anyone was wondering what I actually look like, you can see me standing next to people, walking around. Because obviously I'm just a floating head here. No one knows like how big I am and things like that. The documentary has all of that. Check it out. Check it out. That's hilarious. Are you going to be doing a live stream with The Expanse in the future? Oh, you mean an Expanse review stuff? Maybe. I'd like to. I'd like to have someone else on here that has been watching them, though. Like, I love that. I love the show. I think it's great. I have nothing but positivity about that series. Final season, someone died that was very unexpected. No spoilers, but died and they're very unexpected. Apparently, they've been Me Too'd. So it kind of makes sense that is why. But they've been Me Too'd for apparently a reason, interestingly enough. That British ex-ass right there. Yeah, genuinely. There's a lot of... Watch the documentary, you'll see what I mean. And it's not like it's not in a weird, perverse way. It just... There's a lot of it because I'm one of the last around and I'm the focus of the shots and stuff like that. And people have to stand away from me, and that's what it is. Rocky and Bullwinkle portrayed them as dumb. Yes, very true. Horseradish Power says Mr. H has 4 legs. I do. Nikki is about to watch the finale tonight. Great show. It's such a good show. I'm eagerly anticipating, waiting for, is it 6th season now? 6th season. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. Mr. H has 3 legs. Maybe. Maybe. Would you ever do a watch along of Black Fields? Maybe. There's not much to watch along. Like I might do like a literally like watch it, stop, start, talk about things, stuff like that, because it's my film. Like I can have it here next to me and actually, you know, stop stuff, you know, and talk about it. So maybe I would. Maybe I would. I don't know. What's 2 legs and a kickstand? That's how I used to say it. That's hilarious. That's absolutely gold. It's genuinely gold. This is right. Space Jeebus merch. Go, 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 go. Go get the Space Jeebus merch. Nikki, the stream has started to go off the deep end again. They always do. They always do. They absolutely do. Apparently missed H to tripod. Fuck's sake. That's hilarious. Anyway, the last TV program I watched was one where a guy punched a tree to get bananas out of it. So nothing surprises me anymore. You need to watch The Expanse. The Expanse is great. IM says The Expanse is such a slowly paced show and feels like they pause plot lines for ages before picking them up again, only to go at a snail's pace. I don't mind that though, because the show is, to me, the show is absolutely fantastic. I have never had an issue with how they progress. There was one, I think it's because the payoff seems right for the pace. To me, anyway, the payoff, like, I get what you're saying. The pace does struggle, but I feel like the payoff for the pace has seemed appropriate. I get a reward for my patience. That's how I would that's how I would describe it. I could be wrong. Like for the majority of people, most people might think like you, but to me, I've felt like the payoff's been pretty good. Mr. Wogatar, come on, Mr. H, reveal the identity of Arscam operator. I said I suspected that chuckling Brummy from that live stream. No, Alex is the videographer. Alex is the videographer behind those films. Mr. H in chat, can you please wish Vassie well on her exam tomorrow? Yeah, Vassie, absolutely. There you go. God damn. Vassie, you smash that exam. I hope you do. I genuinely hope you do. Everyone, we have our moderator, Vassie, in the chat. She's got an exam tomorrow. Please, please, please wish her well on that exam. She's a valued member of the channel. She was, in fact, she was the first member of the channel. Memberships are open. She was the first one, if I remember rightly. I'm pretty sure Vassie was the first member of the channel. So, yeah, wish her well. Let me scroll down. Lots of fantastic comments coming in for Vassie. Good. Good. You will ace it. You will ace it. Henry Ford says, Mr. H, what is your favorite comedy? Do you like Dumb and Dumber? No, like nah. I don't mind it, but I'm not like a screaming. I'm not a screaming comedy guy. Screaming comedy gets to me after a while. It annoys me. So no. Marshmallow says, Vassie reviews. You go, girl. Yes, absolutely. Smash it. 100%. You've got that exam. E.G. Jakubanak says, how are you? I'm all right. Thank you very much. I'm not too bad anyway. Achy back, but yeah, pretty good. After this stream, I will be watching The Invincible from Prime. After your review made me interested in it. And Vassie, wish you all the best with your exam tomorrow. Invincible is really good. I've thoroughly enjoyed Invincible. I cannot wait for the second season, but I think it's going to take too long, and I might have to spoil myself by reading the comics, which is a shame. A massive shame, actually. We will see. We will see. Oh, side note, I might be over in Florida, South Florida, in March of next year. I've been invited to my mate's wedding, who lives out there. So I might be in Florida. Everyone, way. But no one gives a shit, I guess. Jump on the comics train, Mr. H. I'm about to jump on myself. Yeah, I might do. I want to wait just a little bit, give them benefit of the doubt, to see how long they're going to take. But I will probably jump on the comics. Let's be honest. Invincible is incredible. F and W's who? F and W's? What's that? Shouldn't I be reading the comics anyway? No. Why should I be reading comics? I don't generally read comics anymore. Weird too. I'm not a comic review channel. Why should I be reading the comics? Very odd. Woohoo! Welcome back. I give a shite. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I will probably head on over there. Oh, Falcon and Winter Soldier. That makes sense. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, so good. Invincible. I strongly recommend Invincible. I watched all of the Invincible and then dropped £320 on all 25 trade paperbacks. My God, that's expensive. That is expensive. But I don't blame you, because the show is really good, or has seemed to be really good. Some people have said that they've changed it, so I don't know. We're in South Florida. Would love to meet you, mate. I'm not sure yet, actually. I don't have the invite yet for the wedding. I've been asked, basically. I'm like, I need a save the date, apparently. Oh, no, here we go. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. No idea. Oh, well, I've got my invite, but no, whatever. I'll figure that out another day. Whatever. What is that in American monies? That'd be like $500, I think. 325 pounds. Close to. Yeah, close to maybe $400, something like that. I want to wait till next season. That's what I want to wait till as well. But I don't, yeah, I don't hate people that would jump on the comics train, because I am tempted myself. People, I might be in Florida too. Yeah, I suspect Florida is cover for a bigger mission. You might be right, but shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone at all. That's only $445. That's $18 a book. Oh, that's not too bad, actually, to be fair. When you look at it like that, that's not too bad. Shane White, my sister is going to Miami, Florida for Memorial Day weekend, and my parents will be going to Texas to see my cousin's high school graduation. Awesome. Texas is great. I was in Texas for a long time. Used to really, really like it. Mr. H in a suit. Don't know whether I'll be able to wear a suit. I know that there's like formal attire, but I might have to wear like linen, because like I'm British. We're not used to the heat. I don't want to sweat my balls off, and I don't want to just stand there and just be covered in sweat through a shirt, through a suit. Nah, not about that life. Not about that life. So I'll probably have to speak to my friend and double check what I am allowed to wear. So we will see. Oh no, really? Someone spoiled Invincible. That's fucking dog shit, man. I don't know anything about Invincible, so I don't want to be spoiled at all. It's not what I want. Hold on one second, ladies and gents. Let me send a message. Right, sorry. Oh, did you see Dragged Across Concrete with Mel Gibson and Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn? Vince Vaughn I did, from director of Bone Tomahawk, both great brutal action thrillers. Cell Block 99 I watched, didn't see Dragged Across Concrete with Mel Gibson. I really enjoyed Mel Gibson's recent forays in sort of indie films. I think he's been really, really good. He was in Boss Level, like a weird, unsuspecting film for him to be in, but it was great. It was absolutely fantastic in that. But it was awesome, absolutely awesome. My parents had their wedding in Greece. We wore full suits. Luckily, they were white. Yeah, I can believe that. Oof, too hot, too hot. Any lunch with a GPU? Any luck with a graphics? No, I've not. I've not. They're too expensive. They're too expensive at the moment. I can't. Yeah, I can't get them at all. They are. Yeah, expensive. Very, very expensive. Terminator T800, love your videos, Mr. H. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's Florida. Wear cut-off jeans and sandals. I don't own a pair of jeans, just as an FYI. I don't own a pair of jeans. I only wear chinos. If you're going in March, it shouldn't be terrible. It's April and May when it gets balls hot. All right, good. Good to know. Good to know. So if anyone is over in Florida, I'm game to hang out, meet up. We'll do a Florida meetup basically in March. Why not? Henry Ford. If you need a date for this wedding, I can ask my mom. Joke, but seriously though, I can ask. Is your mom hot? Is she? I probably in fairness I won't need a date. I'm all good. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. What case is that? Leanne Lee? No, it's a Corsair case. Corsair case. Mr. H, can you review Netflix's I Care a Lot? Did I? I thought I did. No, I didn't see that. I will check that out. I heard about that. Why didn't I see that? There was a reason. I don't know why. Why didn't I watch that film? No idea. Do you game on Xbox PS? No, I've got literally just this computer rig thing here. Nobody does lip balm as manly as Mr. H. Look. This is cool, man. This is I don't know. I don't even know what scent this is, but it smells great. And any woman will tell you they don't want to kiss a dude with dry lips. All right, so you guys looking at this, going, "What is he doing? Putting shit on his lips?" There's a reason. All right, no woman wants to kiss a dude with dry ass lips. Right? It's like sucking on Gandhi's foot through his sandal. It's gross. So you need a chapstick it up. All right, boys. That is a life lesson right there. Chapstick it up. All right. You've been told. I'm not taking any trolls for chapstick because women will tell you it's fucking gross. So you need to get on it. All right, get on it. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm not. See, look, Nicky, get them crusty ass lips out of here. I rest my case. I rest my case. I get Laura 44. He speaks the truth. Exactly. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Again, yeah. Starship Alien, spot on. You could rag on it all you like, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Right. Anyway, IM says the first few minutes of I Care a Lot really pissed me off, and I nearly switched it off. Testament to the story and Rosamund Pike. I like her. I think she's good. So that's interesting. I'll have to check that out. That's interesting. That is genuinely interesting. Oh, interesting. What's this? Do yourself a favor and watch a low-budget Aussie film called Rough Stuff. 2 hours of your life you won't regret. I'm intrigued. Please do send it to me. mistakesreviews@gmail.com. Miss H, thoughts on Marvel Phase 4? I have not actually seen the trailer thing that they've released, so I will check that out and then get back to you all. Joseph Pullen, thanks, Dad. I mean H. Look, it needs to be said. Needs to be said. Oh, dear. BW, I'm chick repellent, so I don't have to worry about anything. Come on now. Mr. H gives great tips on dates. Always have a lip balm handy. Honestly, you think I'm joking, mate? You think I'm joking? You go on a date. You go on a date, and you've got nice, smooth lips. Go in on the first date for a smooch. You'll be fine. Maybe. If the rest of the date went all right. Maybe. Not 100%. I'm not giving out dating advice. Anyway, fuck, what am I talking about? This bloody stream. Exodus 2017 says, yeah, GPUs and CPUs are literally unobtainium. At this point, shame. I got like most of my build besides these 2 items. So I got my CPU. I have... what do I even have now? Let me tell you what I've got, because a lot of people keep asking about this bloody thing. So I have... What do I have? I have got an Intel Core i9 10900K CPU, 3.7 gigahertz, and a really shitty GPU at the moment, a Radeon RX 590, and I want to get the 3090. So yeah. Anyway, whatever. There you go. So I do have something, but it's the CPU I picked up, but I couldn't pick up a GPU. They're just too expensive. Too expensive. There are times chapstick is necessity, and it is when you know you're going to see ladies. There you go. He's got it. Ray, have you mailed out the first batch of Blackfields? We mailed out some to the UK lot. There's 200 packaged ready to go, and they are going out as of tomorrow. So yes, you need to go and follow the Production H Films on Twitter and also Instagram. They are posting loads, and also me on Twitter, because I've been posting out updates and retweeting the updates on there as well. So please do follow them, because that's where the updates are. But yes, the first lot have gone out basically. They have gone out. A 10 core. That's cool. Is it a 10 core? I don't even know anything about what the CPU I've got. I've got fucking no idea. I just got told to buy it, and I was like, yep, I'll grab it, whatever. Mr. H Reviews, if I remember right, in one of the updates you've mentioned the weapons of the characters in Blackfields had underlying meaning. I noticed one carries a stick. Could you elaborate? It doesn't carry a stick. It's a spear. So no, they didn't have no major underlying meaning at all. I was talking about how they all sort of go in terms of the clan. That was what I was talking about. I don't know whether I said that there's any major underlying meaning. Yeah, I don't know, to be fair. Why do English birds wear so much makeup? Nah, man, that's pretty universal, to be fair. Yeah, that is pretty universal, dude. Not gonna lie. That's just worldwide, genuinely worldwide. Stephen, thank you for being honest and real in your reviews. If you hit up South Florida, put it out on Twitter, and hopefully I can treat you to a pint. Cheers. So yeah, so I've been invited now. I need to save the date. I'm going to put it in my calendar and then see what the state of the world is, whether I can even travel. Hopefully, it's my friend's wedding. I'd like to see him get married. I haven't seen the dude for ages, so it'd be cool to see him get married. And I'd like to go back to Florida. I've always been meaning to go back to Florida, so we shall see. John Davies has shared my second channel. It's a car channel. Please do check it out. Although, John, my dude, it's not just a Pulsar. It's a Pulsar GTIR. That's important. because the new Pulsars are still out and they're garbage. So it's not that. Is Blackfields now in profit then, sir? Or at least broken even? I know that was a concern, and I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say we were rooting for you. It's broken even. It's broken even. I will probably sell the Breaking Lights as Blu-ray, I think. And everyone who has brought a Blackfields Blu-ray will get an email saying, here, try it. You know, if you want to buy Breaking Lights, you can buy it before it even like goes. I'm going to try and do like a deal for everyone that bought Blackfields, basically. I don't know if that is appealing to you all. I don't know. 10th Gen i9 processor with a K label. Awesome. So it can be overclocked free. I don't know. I literally have no idea. Yep, received my Blu-ray on Thursday, Pixel Pete's. Did you watch the documentary? What did you think of the documentary? Please let me know, because I love that documentary. I think it's fantastic. Starship Alien is in the UK. Interesting. Did not know that. We don't wear more makeup than women in any other countries. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I've been around various countries. I didn't think people wore. I didn't think British women wore more. Again, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. This is the thing. Just never know, do you? Mr. H, have you watched Warrior? If so, thoughts? Also, would you consider playing Alien Trilogy or Mortal Kombat 11 after Alien Isolation? What's the Alien Trilogy? What? Probably not Mortal Kombat 11. Fighting games don't really work as streamable playthroughs. Warrior is a fantastic film. Really enjoyed Warrior. It's heartbreaking. It's great. Really, really good. Great film. Great film. Sith Spit says, hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you had an awesome birthday party, Mr. H. It was pretty good, actually. Had a big barbecue yesterday. The weather held out. It was good. I had a good time. Good time. Painted some pottery and stuff like that. It sounds like when I say it out loud, people are probably like, what? It was good. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. Oh, you're British, but you're living on Australia right now. I see. How's Australia? Is it good or is it not so good at the moment? Miss H, do you plan on modifying the Pulsar GTIR or are you just restoring it? So it'll get tuned. It will have coilovers, basic mods to make it OEM plus. It's already got a front mount intercooler, so yeah, it'll be those kind of things. But I need to see compression and things like that first. We'll go from there, see how it actually goes. Miss H, do you watch football? Support team? I don't actually. Would you ever consider coming back to Australia in the near future? Not in the near future. It is difficult to get to, long journeys, expensive, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think it took me a long time to get there the last time. I was there for a while. Not anytime soon. I'd sooner go to Europe and explore a bit more of Europe than I would go back to Australia. And anytime soon, anyway. And I want to do a little bit more things in the States. But I liked Australia. I had a good time in Australia. I'd like to go back there, but not like right now. Let's put it that way. And you did say in the near future. If you continue to make your own films, would you continue to make your own stories or consider doing fan films such as Hellraiser or Predator stories? No, I will never do fan films because you can't sell anything like that, and the films cost so much money. You can't have copyright. Like, that'll fuck you over. So no, it'll always be my own stuff. It's too risky. Too risky. If I'm honest, I haven't had time to watch it yet. Been busy with Airsoft Paintball, but planning on watching it this week. So if you do call-ins, I'm more than happy to give you my honest opinion. Yes, please do. And yeah, no, honestly, the call-ins should go back to normal. If you didn't know, ladies and gents, we've got members open on the channel, and part of the members' benefits is on Friday we do live viewer call-ins on the streams. So that should continue as normal. It should continue as normal. So don't worry about that. I'm saying it can be overclocked, basically putting a turbo on your processor. I'd say to take full advantage of it. Not yet. When my GPU, when I actually get a new graphics card, yes, but not yet. Australia is okay, but I miss the snow. Skiing is 2 hours away from Melbourne. Weather gets too hot, but living standards are good, and lots of work here at the moment. That's interesting. There's lots of work there, to be honest. When I lived there, it was like living standards are good, but my God, is it expensive. Fuck me. It's so expensive. Super, super expensive. My city is the potteries, sir. Trust me, if you get to turn a pot or decorate some ceramics old school, you will love it. Trust me. Miss H on this, just like lip balm. All right, good. Next week is the final season of the Warren Ellis Castlevania animated series on Netflix. Are you a fan of it? I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Season 3 had a weird dip and a dive that I was like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, no, for the most part, I've really enjoyed it. I have really, really enjoyed it. Woo! Call-ins are awesome. Well, we need to get you back on there, Vasi. You need to tell us how your exam went. So yeah, call in. Oh, Keith is not very good. What? Oh, I hope you're all right, Keith. Yeah, I hope you're all right, dude. Take care. Genuinely take care. Miss H, if you do make it to Florida, you should hang out with Drunk 3PO. He's a cool dude. I don't know him. And they don't follow me. They don't talk to me. So probably not. Nothing against them. Again, like the thing is about YouTubers, a lot of people are like, oh, you need to talk to this person. Oh, you need to talk to this person. A lot of people are very like bubbled. So they're in their own sort of bubble and things like that. So nothing against them. Don't know him. Never watched his content. Literally fucking no idea. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But no, I if I'm in Florida, my time will not be spent with other YouTubers. It would be spent with subscribers. And obviously me doing what I go to Florida for that purpose, which is to see my friend's wedding. But yeah, no, it won't be to do hang out with other YouTubers. It would be to hang out with you guys. That's the point, isn't it? Manet. I'm butchering your name. I don't even know what you said, but thank you. I don't know. No idea. Don't know what. Maybe I'm too tired. I don't know what that is, but yeah, cool. Alien Trilogy is an old game. I used to play it all the time as a kid on my PS1. Old, but I think you'll like it. It can be played on PC either way. You'll love the soundtrack. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Let me scroll down. Sheila Aliens, Drunk 3PO is part of Geeks and Gamers. He just had dinner with Gina Carano. No, I know of him. I just don't know him, and I've got no intention of knowing him. Again, like if I go to Florida, it's for a purpose. And then if I've got time, my time won't be spent with other YouTubers. My time would be spent with you guys, because that's more important, I think, than pissing about with other YouTubers. I don't care. Miss H, I think Jasper tampered with your chair. That's probably why it's squeaking. Probably. Guillermo, Miss H, you'd melt in Florida though? No, not really. I used to live in Florida, so I used to work in Miami. I used to be out of Miami all the time, in and out of Miami, all around the Caribbean, in and out of Miami, all around the Caribbean, Texas, back. So no, I'm actually pretty familiar with Miami anyway. Florida, I'm not familiar with, but Miami, I was fairly familiar with. Used to hang around Brickell quite a lot, the sort of financial district, I guess you could call it. Sort of financial district, anyway. Brain is breaking. Yeah, my brain is breaking. I'm pretty damn tired today, to be fair. I had a pretty bad sleep last night. Was awake quite late, so that's probably why. Vasi requires her note to be covered in glitter. She's very upset she hasn't got hers yet after seeing all our Jasper loves you notes. Vasi needs a glitter note. All notes are done. There are no more notes going out. I've handwritten all of them and they're going out. I hope you all appreciate how fucking it's such a pain in the ass to do that those notes. A lot of YouTubers I noticed are just interested in how many super chats they get. This is why I like this channel. Mistake talks to everyone and his community. I do try, like honestly, like the thing is, like I always say, hey guys, you know, like if you want to support the channel, super chats are great. Like that is a great way to support me and the channel. And I try to incorporate it. Like it's a great way for you guys to get into the conversation, like joining in, making a point, asking a question that's maybe off topic, because I try to keep things on topic. Until now, like we're an hour and a half in, I'm gonna talk about whatever. I don't give a fuck. But also, if I don't get your question, super chats is a great way for me to go, oh boom, I can see your question now. But yeah, no, I'm happy to talk to anyone really. We've got a good community here, like again, Vasi says here, Miss H his community is the best community, and I think we do have a great community here. People are really, really nice. No one has any issues when people go to do the call-ins and things. People are great. Mr. H, how much do you bench? I want to go for that Batfleck look. How much do I bench? Well, last week was 132.5 kilos for 4 sets of 5 reps, which would probably put my 1 rep max at 145, maybe 150 kilos, taking into account percentage drop-offs for reps and the ATP system, or the creatine phosphate part of that system. So probably 145, 150. I don't know. I haven't done a 1 RM test for a while. I've been doing reps. So 132.5 kilos for 4 sets of 5. If you want to know specifics, as a random guess, an educated guess, probably 145, 150. Because that makes sense percentage-wise. 140 is not, I've done that before fairly regularly. So 145, 150 sounds about right, I would imagine. There you go. Using the wrong measuring system. Sorry, let me, just for anyone that doesn't know, 132.5 times 2.2 is 291.5 pounds for 4 sets of 5 reps. If you didn't know, and 145 times 2.5 would be like 320. 150 times 2.2. It's like 330 pounds. There you go. That's probably what I bench, I would imagine. It's not 100% confirmed. I don't know, but I do know the 132.5 kilos. Anyway, there you go. What's this? Dope channel. I've been a fan since the pre-Terminator Dark Fate days. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've literally just joined this channel and community less than 3 months ago and have been totally accepted without issue. It literally is my favorite channel bar none. That is really nice. And thank you so much. Like, genuinely, thank you so much. It means a lot. Like, it's important to me that people, are... yeah, it's important to me that people think that, it's a nice community and people enjoy coming here and actually, talking and stuff like that. I think that's important. And I've really loved doing these live streams as well. It'd be great if we got more people involved, but as it stands, yeah, it's good. Like 300 odd people, 320, 350, whatever. I've enjoyed it a lot. At Miss H, if you could direct a movie for a franchise, which would it be? Predator or Hellraiser, I think. I think I'd enjoy that the most. Are you going to try Resident Evil Village? Is it out? I don't know if it's out, but yeah, probably. What's this? Miss H, if you see this, what do you think about Son of Kong movie? I've done a whole video on it, my dude. I'm going to ask you to check that out because you do need to look at the videos. So yeah, please do check it out. I missed the intro, H. Were the views for the Snyder Cut impressive or not? No, Paddy's Pub, my dude. Like, suspectly bad. Like 3.7 million households watched it across 39 days. That's the total sum. Doesn't sound right, does it? It sounds very suspect, so I don't know. I think that sounds like nonsense to me, but whatever. What's this? Hosea says my 1 rep max squat is 160 kilos. It was you who got me into wanting to be big and strong. Well, thank you so much. I'm flattered. Flattered, I guess. Can't wait for Resident Evil Village. It does look interesting, doesn't it? I like Resident Evil. It does look very, very interesting. Marshmallow says H's live streams and community is like one big night out to the pubs. We're the digital equivalent to going out on a bender with the lads and ladies. Interesting comparison there. Very interesting comparison. I don't say no. I don't say yes. Interesting. Big Al Games says, hey, Mr. H, just recently watched The Running Man with Arnie for the first time. Really enjoyed it. Just wondering what you think of the film too. It's good. I enjoyed it. It's a good film. Sith Spit says, oof. That is low. First time I hear about the viewings. Yes, it is low, isn't it? It is genuinely suspect. Ravenna. What an interesting name. I like that name. Ravenna Divina, I think. Sorry, shocked, surprised to see your face and somehow match it to the storyteller we all know and love. That's quite all right. Head on over to my Instagram at Missed Reviews. You can see more of my face and gym stuff and all that other kind of crap. No, don't. Well, I'm sure many people were shocked, to be fair, when they initially saw what I looked like. Most people were pretty surprised. Good surprised, hopefully. Maybe. Good shocked, hopefully. Maybe. Don't know. When people leave it open like that, you're like, ooh. Terrible surprise or good surprise? Yay or nay? The Gotham Knight says, I think they judge it on HBO rather than worldwide. No, it was worldwide as well. So it was HBO Max, yes. But in the UK, we don't get HBO Max here. So they were actually judging it on UK figures as well, apparently. And that was like, percentile, it was higher for population in the UK. Weird. Very, very weird. My tactic to Resident Evil Village will be me running in circles and panicking. I feel that. I feel it. I watch all the known YouTubers for media news. You know the ones, and they are good, but to me, they're all the same. You, my friend, are genuine, and just say it as you see it, and that is rare today. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mr. H battling with names. I am, but I'm trying. So, yeah, I do try. I am says buy the documentary and see more of his butt. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Follow Mr. H on Instagram. Yes, please do. Follow me over on Instagram. It's right there. Check it out. I randomly watched Mr. H's face reveal vid last night. Funny. It was interesting, wasn't it? I watch that back every now and then. I'm like, fucking. I think as face reveal videos go, I think I was pretty happy with that. I thought it was a good one. I had gloves on. I was like, yeah, here you go. What do you guys think? Blah blah blah. And then I thought I'd try and keep it all on the down low. It was good. I thought it was interesting. I liked it anyway. Mr. H is the one channel that I look forward to seeing. Nice community, awesome host, and no BS. It's an awesome group of people. Thank you so much. But also, thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are the reason why these kind of comments come back. You know, this is the reason. It's not me, well, part me, but it's also you guys. I don't know how people can encourage good people to the channel. I don't know how. I think that's, I don't know, maybe luck of the draw or just a genuinely nice community. Who knows? But you guys are awesome. So thank you so much. Is there any ancient civilizations or mythologies you're into? Ancient Greece and ancient Egyptian. I love all of that stuff. I think it's fantastic. I actually for those that don't know, I don't have any kids or anything like that. But one of the names of my future daughter that I hope to populate into someone one day. Fuck's sake. I would very much like to call a daughter Persephone, because I think that's a fantastic name. Very underused. But yeah, there you go. Some interesting stuff here. I am effing hyped for June, and I've never ever read it. I knew it was a thing about 10 years ago, though. Yes, I'm very much looking forward to June. Genuinely, very much looking forward to June. Mr. H, have you played AVP Extinction, which is strategy-based AVP game? Yes, I have. I didn't hate it. Actually. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a weird. I don't like those strategy games in that world, though. I struggle to get into it, but I didn't hate it. The talk with Uche was lit. Good. I'm glad you liked it. Too many YouTubers these days are proud shills. H is great for his honest views on movies. Yeah. Well, even the ones that are terrible, people are like, oof. But I'm like, nah, it was great. Don't hate me. Or one, I don't know. I don't know whether I got good views on movies or not. I don't care. I just talk about what I like, I guess. Andy McCallum says, Mr. H says it as he sees it, not for clicks. Thank you. Yeah, true. Oh, we got a new member. Travis Campbell became a member. Epic. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member. If you want to become a member, please do. It does help support the channel. There are various, there are various tiers. That's the word, isn't it? Tiers to it. So please do check it out. Please do become a channel member. Persephone is a truly lovely name, but unfortunately, I couldn't help myself and name my eldest daughter Ripley. That is awesome. And yeah, I like the name Persephone. I think it's cool. I think it's a nice name. Will you be selling dressing gowns in the future? I definitely shouldn't I? With fish and chips written across them, just to really piss people off. Shilling for Asylum. That would be a great YouTube parody account. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Oof. Oh, God, that film was so bad. Ape versus Monster. Review coming soon. So bad. Mr. H, did you ever notice in Prometheus the 3 other hypersleep chambers for the engineers are all blown open from chest bursters? I noticed rewatching in 4K. Yeah, supposedly, but you just don't know. Like, I get it. It does look like that, but with Ridley Scott, you just don't know. Like, was he high when he did it? Was he not? Who knows? Thoughts on No Time to Die? Cautiously optimistic, maybe, probably not. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be good, but I hope it's good. Henry Ford says, Mr. H, Viking, Samurai, Knight, Spartan. What's more badass? Badass in what way? God, that's a tough one, isn't it? I don't know. Not a knight. Knight's not that badass. It's a toss-up between... Oh, I know. It's a samurai. Samurai is more badass. They did a lot of work by themselves. I think a samurai is badass. So yeah. Frank says, my girlfriend finds you attractive. I kicked her out. I mean, I don't condone it. Disavow. Oh dear, oh dear. So Vassy reviews. So will you be doing retrospective of the Witchfinder general possible meaning behind them? Just make sure it's ASMR for the simp money. Has Vassy actually got a channel now? Is this what's going on? Does Vassy have a channel? Let me know. I'll have to check it out. I'll pop on there and give it a judge. Not that my opinion fucking matters on anything like that, to be fair. Yeah. Oh, we got people follow me on Instagram now. Mr. Will Guitar. A few other people as well. Good. Follow me over on Instagram. Please do. Follow me there. Which Star Wars character would you like to be given their own film? Oh, I don't know. Current ones? I don't know. Boba Fett, maybe. I don't know, actually, to be fair. Yeah, genuinely don't know. I'd have to think about that a little bit more. A lot. So Vassy does have a channel. Search Vassy Reviews. If you just search Vassy, you get an Australian pop star. Genuinely thought that said Australian porn star then. Genuinely, I'm tired. Genuinely thought that said that. Yes, I will check that out then. None. Disney needs to earn my trust back with Star Wars. Agreed. Ellie Moses is the pop star. There you go. Tale of the Bounty Hunters. Interesting. I'm going to sit in the corner and mind my own business. No, Vasi, you're going to send me your channel over on Twitter or in an email so I can check it out, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Mr. H, man of culture. Probably not. Mr. H, you must be commended, my dude, for always looking out for your subs and always reading and paying attention to everyone in the chat. Not many YouTubers do that. They generally only care about super chats. Thank you. I do find that to be shocking, to be fair, because how would you ever encourage people to do super chats if you don't just read normal questions? I think that's silly, you know? Like, I don't know. I think you earn... I don't know, really. I wouldn't just... Like, what am I going to be doing here if I'm just... This stream is for you guys as much as it is for me. Like, why would I just... I don't know. It seems like a weird attitude to me. To just be like, nah, I only care about super chats. I'd be like, I just think you're a dick if you did that. Like, I genuinely would think you're just a knob if you're like, nah, I only care about super chats. I'd be like, well, you're a fucking dick splash. Bugger off. Weird attitude to have. Very, very weird attitude to have. I think it's important. Like, you're all here watching me. You know, why would I not answer normal questions? It encourages you to come back. It encourages, you know, a good atmosphere. It encourages other people to ask questions as well, which then further encourages super chats. If you show that you're answering questions from, you know, anyone, that then instills good sort of faith, I guess, in you as a person as you're talking to people. I don't know. Like, it just seems that's normal to me. But maybe that's, I don't know. Who knows? But to me, that would just seem like a no-brainer. That's why you should always do it. So, I don't know, whatever. Crash that like button like Kurtzman do with Star Trek. Yes. Joseph Pullen says he looks forward to these streams every week. Fantastic. I'm glad. I've enjoyed doing these every 3 times a week. They've been great. I've genuinely enjoyed it. Jennifer Rios says, glad to have caught a bit of this live. Can't wait to get the Blackfields Blu-ray. So depending on when you ordered, 200 of them go out tomorrow. There's already been some gone out before. Hence, if you follow me on Twitter, there's been a bunch of photos that I've been retweeting of people. So they do go out. They are going out, I promise that. And there's like loads going out tomorrow. So loads and loads and loads going out. Mr. H, have you seen a film called Upgrade? I have. I've reviewed it here on the channel and I loved it. I thought it was great. So yeah, good film. Guys, please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. I'd love to have you over there on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. H Reviews. There's actually some links to it in the description box. It'd be great to have you over there. Yeah, it'd be cool. Oh, there's not actually. Oh, there's a link to my Twitter in the description box. But also, another thing in the description box is a link to my second channel. Please do subscribe to it and watch it. Actually watch the channel. I think you guys would like it. And again, because I've got to do a little bit of promotion because I can't not do it. Please do grab my Blu-ray. Right there in the chat. It's there. People are getting it now. People are hopefully liking it. I haven't had any reviews come in for the documentary yet, but that is basically why you buy the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is for my film Black Fields, which is here on the channel. You just watch it for free. But it's for those people that liked the film and then they want to support, you know, in the endeavor of filmmaking, I guess, and they want all of the behind-the-scenes stuff. So there's an hour-long making of documentary. There's concept art. There's the soundtrack, bunch of photos and stuff. It's cool. Grab it whilst you can. Do I have a favorite British sitcom? No, I don't actually. I genuinely don't. I'm not very interested in sitcoms that much. We watched Mr. H for his intricate, knowledgeable reviews and insight, ability to chat and guess his butt. But Jasper is the real star. Jasper is epic. Look at him. Just conked right out there. He's a lad. What's up, Mr. H? So should I just give up on holding out for a good new Hellraiser movie? Hellraiser movie is not happening. There is supposedly a series in the works, but we shall see. We'll have to see how it goes. Sorry. Oh, Jasper is the bestest boy. He is. Yeah, crazy that the DVDs with the peak for extras, Blu-ray extras are pretty poor. They're terrible. They're actually terrible. And that's why I wanted to make something, actually out there that was sort of a, Blu-ray with lots of extras for film fans, I guess. Did I see Good Omens? I did. It was great. It was absolutely great. I really like Good Omens. I'm still waiting for my Blackfields, but mail UK and Australia is snail mail. My family sent me parcels. They take ages. Yeah, it will take a while. Like, it will take a while. Which sucks. Like, I'm not. Yeah, it'll take a while. So hopefully, it'll get there soon. When or what spawned your love for Lovecraftian culture? Don't know, actually. I don't know if I can put it down to something in particular. I think most people would have heard of Cthulhu just in and around. You would have just heard of him. So I don't know, to be fair. I think I can't pinpoint a very specific moment by which I was like, boom, that's it. I guess that maybe the take home would be Alien. Watch Aliens, and you're like, yeah, this is great. And then you explore Giga, and then you explore, the implication of what inspired Giga, and then you're like, oh, okay, you go down the rabbit hole. It's like the YouTube rabbit hole of watching crap. It's like that, but in sort of other forms. Yeah. Hopefully that answers anyway. What's this? Nobody has this name. What is the funniest comment you've ever read in the chat during these streams, or who's the most consistently funny member in the chat? I don't think that the thing is, there's not people that are super funny. That's the thing. I don't think anyone tries to be funny. There's always great comments, Mr. MH always does great comments. Pixel Pete does good comments. There's always people that do great comments. Vasi has very interesting questions when she comes on the call-ins. I always find them very interesting. I find them interesting because they're from a woman's perspective as well. So they'll be about things which generally people would look at and frown upon a woman thinking in that regard. And I find that to be fascinating because it just goes to show that people are just, they just break the mold, and what people think is the stereotype and what people are actually, there is just complete nonsense. Nikki's comments are great. I've consistently enjoyed Nikki's comments. Finbar White does great comments. There's so many people that do really, really good comments. There's not ones which are like, yeah, they're hilarious, because I don't think there's people that try to be hilarious, if that makes sense. In terms of what the funniest comment was, honestly, no idea. There's been some weird, people like to question my sexuality, right? So that comes up quite a lot, or used to come up quite a lot. Despite the fact I've been I had a fiance, I was engaged to a woman. There's nothing wrong with whatever way your sexuality goes. I couldn't give a toss. Whatever you do behind closed doors, fill your boots, lad. Enjoy. Couldn't give a fuck. So there's been some very funny troll comments about stuff like that, which is always funny because you just sort of slap it back, and that's always quite comical. Ellie Moses makes some very funny comments about the plebe. The whole plebeian thing was quite funny. Hopefully that sort of answers a bunch of that, hopefully, I guess. So there you go. Hopefully that answered some of those burning desires. Thoughts on Finn Wittrock being cast as Guy Gardner? Thought it was good. I did a video on it. I wouldn't put him down to it, but I'd say, yeah, I wouldn't think of him off the bat, but I thought he was a good choice now that he's been picked. Yeah. Yautja Predator as a friend or a Xenomorph as a pet? Ooh. Ooh, Yautja Predator friend. Oh, that's what I do. I think that'd be the best one. Nikki has caused Starship Alien to spit coffee from one of her comments before, and sarcasm is wit with attitude. Sarcasm's great. Fucking love sarcasm. It's literally the basis of my entire comedy. Paddy's Pub, the only channel I click on at the same speed as H reviews is Alien Theory. Good. What's this? No, don't be sorry, Diana. Sorry to ask again. Did you see the thriller movie Sleepwalker with Richard Armitage back in 2017? I didn't. I've never even. Why have I never even heard of that? I'll have to check that out. Send it to me. misshReviews@gmail.com or at misshReviews on Twitter and Instagram. Questioning Mr. H's sexuality, the epitome of camp himself, I'm sure. I mean, it's just silly, isn't it? Like I think what's comical about that, right? Questioning someone's sexuality, especially on this as a platform, right? So my channel as a platform, it tends to attract people that don't like it when people question or throw out their sexuality all the time, because they're like, well, why do we need to know that? No one needs to know what you do with your dick, mate. So that's the mentality of most people that watch this channel. And I think that's a perfectly fine mentality, because I think that's acceptable to approach it like that. But then you get those people that think like that, but then start questioning sexuality. It's like, well, I don't need to walk around with a massive "I'm fucking straight, I love fucking cunt" and all this kind of stuff written on my shirt. That's moronic. That's dumb. But you can't say that to these people, because they just go like, "Oh, you're triggered." It's like, no, mate, fucking, you're just, your brain stem's here. I'm up here. When everyone else is up here as well, FYI. Just don't try it. Terrible debating skills. Oh, Blackadder. Blackadder's fantastic. Love Blackadder. I have to be honest, H, it seems that you and myself are the only ones excited for the Batman. True. I don't know why everyone is so cynical. Andy Serkis is Alfred. Sold. Colin Farrell looks incredible. Yes. Absolutely great. Love it. I really enjoyed Black Fields. The chemistry between the cast felt really natural. Did they know each other before filming? No, they didn't. No, they didn't at all, actually. So yeah, thanks. I'm glad. Really glad. What's this? Have I ever thought about streaming games on Twitch? No, I've not, actually. I don't think that there's not much that comes out there. Like, there's not much of a crossover. Jasper has risen. He has. Jasper. So it doesn't reply to anything, and then I breathe in or I cough, and he's like, "What are you doing, little sod?" Neither seems a good approach to life. Yeah, no, it's very sad. Like, it's genuinely sad. Like, it's not an insult to call someone gay. To be like, "Oh, you're fucking gay." It's like, mate, are you 12? Like, that's not an insult. In the real world, that's not an insult. That's genuinely pathetic. It's not insulting to call someone gay. Like, unless you are a bigot who genuinely thinks that's an insult, it's not an insult. It just makes you look like a total tool. Makes you literally look like you have the mental capacity of a 5-year-old. It's comedic how moronic some people are. Yeah, douche canoes. Yeah, I mean, there's so many better insults you could come up with than questioning someone's sexuality. Again, not an insult. What's this? H is love. H is life. Fuck's sake. Right, guys. I'm probably gonna pop off now. I'm getting pretty tired. My back hurts because I've not got the new chair. I don't know what's going on with the new chair. But please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. Definitely Instagram. I'm trying to get my Instagram up. I don't know why. I seem to give a shit about Instagram these days. But yeah, follow me over on Instagram at Mr. H Reviews. It's the same thing over here. Please do grab my film on Blu-ray. And I would just appreciate it as well, guys, if you could, if you haven't, and you like me, you like what I do, head on over to my second channel. It's called Car Nonsense. I really like that channel. I'm trying to make it something. So please do head on over there. I think you guys would enjoy it. But that's about it, guys. Loved it. Great time. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. GMT. That's UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. Awesome. You're all dudes and lasses. You're epic. If you want to email me for any reason, please do. I do try to respond to emails, mistakesreviews@gmail.com. Love to hear from people. I think you're all absolutely fascinating. So I genuinely do appreciate emails. It says for business inquiries, but people do email me, and you can email me. 100%. Cheers there, guys. Take care.